Italian tomato. It's also a vibe, a moment, a memory that fades. Delicious is spicy, it's sweet. Delicious is old. Well, there are a lot of places that won't air it anymore. With the General Lee, they won't air it. Yeah, that's a very good point. But you'd see jumps like that in Hazard County all the time. Oh, how times have changed. I held a tape with TVs to get that theme song. It was so good. All right, we look down. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pressing the two tape recorders. Right? So we look down. Get a beautiful sunset that happened about 11 minutes ago. Our temperature is at 51. So you'll need to bundle up this evening, but you'll excited. You know, the wind isn't too bad. It's starting to back off a little bit. And of course,
Drives off the road, and as you can see, it went airborne. It goes flying in, goes speeding into a dirt embankment. Look at that, and then it goes flying into the air. It happened in Modesto, California. Police say the driver simply wasn't paying attention. That driver thankfully only suffered minor injuries. Really lucky, Lee.
I think it was Bo, or was it Bo and Luke?
don't forget Daisy.
Daisy.
Boss Hog, Roscoe Pico Train. I go through all of them.
Wow.
It was a great Friday night.
And there are viewers that are going, what are they talking?
Well, there are a lot of places that won't air it anymore. With the General Lee, they won't air it.
Yes, that's a very good point.
But you'd see jumps like that in Hazard County all the time.
Oh, how times have changed.
I held a tape recorder up to the TV to get that theme song. It was so good. It was a really good theme song. All right, we look downtown. They don't know what I'm doing. I'm pressing the two tape recorders, right? All right, so we look downtown, got a beautiful sunset that happened about 11 minutes ago. Our temperature is at 51. So you'll need to bundle up this evening, but you'll decide that, you know, the wind isn't too bad. It's starting to back off a little bit. And of course, a lot of restaurants have their heaters out. Maybe to do that, hopefully patronize these restaurants during the colder times at this point. As we go through tomorrow morning, we're certainly going to have a little bit more in the way of cloudiness. It'll be a chilly morning. Many suburbs off to the north and west will be near freezing, about 40 in the park. And then during the mid-morning, we'll start to see a band of some rain or snow showers come in with the disturbances currently over the Great Lakes. And it actually could be some decent band of snow there, depicted by this futurecast over I-84 back into the Poconos and Catskills. And then it will just be some spotty rain or snow showers the rest of the day. Clouds, some breaks of sun, but I think clouds dominate a good chunk of the day tomorrow, and that's why we struggle to stay in the 40s. We'll be pretty gusty during the afternoon hours again as the wind gusts get close to 30, and then tomorrow night's a chilly night. Look at the 20s, 23 in Monticello, 30 in White Plains, 33 in the Park, 31 Belmar, and Islip, basically feeling like teens and 20s on Wednesday morning. And we're going to spend most of Wednesday in the 30s. This is going to be a day where it's probably the coldest day since late March. If we actually stay below 40 degrees, it would be the coldest day since late February. Pretty amazing. So freeze watch is in effect for parts of New York City. We've gotten close to, we've actually hit 32 in the Park, but there is a freeze watch now, not for Staten Island, but for the remaining 4 boroughs. So for tomorrow, windy, some sprinkles and flurries. And then by the time we get to Wednesday, it's brisk and chilly, but at least it's brighter with a lot of sunshine. And they finally shut down the wind. On Thursday, we're still making transition to milder weather. We'll still be in the 40s, but at least it'll be calmer. And then Friday, we really break through, and that's a milder westerly breeze, and temperatures start making a run at 60 during the weekend. This is a textbook hurricane. I mean, this is incredible. Look at that eye, which looks like there was an eye wall replacement just before making landfall. In other words, there's some rapid intensification happening. It may come out of this 5 o'clock advisory with even higher winds. Now, this updates automatically on my computer. Right now, it still has winds of 160 miles an hour. So this hasn't updated yet with the 5 o'clock advisory. But basically, it is nearing landfall, and hurricane force winds are moving onshore with a 10 to 20 foot wall of water and up to 3 feet of rain across Nicaragua and Honduras, Guatemala, and into Belize as well. This will not be going into the Gulf of Mexico, by the way, staying straight across Central America. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a rain or snow shower, chilly. Only 41 on Wednesday despite sun. Less wind on Thursday. There's some mild weather on Friday. And look at the weekend. A pair of 61s out there, and the lows at night are warmer than any days we have over the next 72 hours. So we'll look forward to that. Listen, Sandra, I'll see you again at 5 o'clock.
All right, Lee, thank you. Well, an inappropriate relationship between a high school teacher and her student lies at the heart of a new series. Kate Mara stars in this cautionary tale. Entertainment reporter Sandy Kenyon is here now with much more on the show called simply A Teacher. Sandy?
Liz, A Teacher is a fictional story streaming as part of FX on Hulu, and each episode comes with a warning about sexual situations. I know some of you are going to be reluctant to watch because of the subject matter, but A Teacher is one of the most interesting and engaging TV series I've seen this entire year.
we should probably schedule more tutoring sessions.
A high school senior is seduced by a teacher over the course of half a dozen episodes.
You cannot tell anyone about us.
The rest of the series looks at the consequences of what his teacher chose to do.
We're not trying to glamorize in any way this type of situation. We're just trying to shine a light on it.
The school was notified this morning. We know the whole story.
The situation is fictional, but Kate Mara points out it's based on too many similar stories that are real.
When I was telling people and talking to people that I know that I was going to be making this show, every single person that I talked to either knew somebody that this happened to or it happened to them.
This story is unusual because the aggressor is female.
This character does things that we're maybe not used to seeing women do on screen. My entire life gone for you. I think female sexuality on screen scares people, and I think that people aren't used to seeing the female as the abuser.
What makes this story truly unique is the sensitive way it's told and the fine acting of Mara and Nick Robinson. Their chemistry together makes the aftermath all the more devastating.
I don't think it's that easy to really understand why these types of things happen, and I think that's why it's so important for, a show like this to exist.
I have to live with this forever. So do you.
Honest, authentic, and real. That's the kind of show I want to watch on TV. This is one of the best of the year. If you like normal people, this is in the same class. Both stream on Hulu, owned by the same parent company as ABC7. Liz and Sandra?
That is high praise.
Intense, though, the subject matter. All right, Sandy. Thank you.
Coming up, breaking barriers. Baseball's highest-ranking woman takes control and makes history.
Here at ABC7, we're committed to amplifying